Hey Athey kids and parents! This weekend in Athey Kids, we are finishing up in Joshua. At the end of his life, after leading Israel into Canaan, Joshua gave 2 speeches to the people. The Lord gave Israel peace from their enemies around them. He made Israel safe. Many years passed and Joshua became very old. So he called a meeting of all the elders, heads of families, judges, and officers of the Israelites. He said, "I am now very old. You have seen what the Lord has done to our enemies. He did it to help us. The Lord your God fought for you. Remember that your people have been given their land. It is the land between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea in the west. But you don't control that land yet. The Lord your God will make the people living there leave. You will enter the land, and the Lord will force them out ahead of you. He has promised you this. The Lord has helped you defeat many great and powerful nations. He has forced them to leave ahead of you. No nation has been able to defeat you. With this help, one Israelite could defeat 1,000 enemies. This is because of the Lord your God. He fights for you as he promised to do. So you must be careful to love the Lord your God. Do not turn away from the way of the Lord. Don't become friends with these people who are not part of Israel. Don't marry them. If you do become their friends, the Lord your God will not help you defeat your enemies. So they will become like traps for you. They will cause you pain, like a whip on your back and thorns in your eyes. And none of you will be left in this good land the Lord God has given you." God further spoke, "But I, the Lord, took your ancestor Abraham out of the land of the other side of the river. I led him through the land of Canaan, and I gave him many children. I gave him his son Isaac. Then I sent Moses and Aaron to Egypt. I caused many terrible things to happen to the Egyptians. Then I brought you people out, so the people asked me, the Lord, for help. And I caused great trouble to come to the Egyptians. I caused the sea to cover them. You yourselves saw what I did to the army of Egypt. After that, you lived in the desert for a long time. Then you traveled across the Jordan River and came to Jericho. The people in the city of Jericho fought against you, as did the rest of the Canaanites, but I allowed you to defeat them all. Then Joshua said, "Now throw away the false gods that you have among you. Love the Lord, the God of Israel, with all your heart." Then the people said to Joshua, "We will serve the Lord our God. We will obey him." This weekend, we want to drive home what example Joshua gives to believers today. As Joshua urged Israel to respond to God's grace by serving him, so believers are to respond to the grace of Christ by serving Christ. Also, as Joshua urged Israel to reject idols, so believers are to be daily renewed in their commitment to Christ rather than conforming to the idols of this world. We're excited for you to join us this weekend. See you soon.